What you're about to hear is an offering of music and spoken word, a sound journey into the secret power of letting go. Letting go is one of those things we all talk about, but rarely actually do. Because letting go means giving up the things that help us feel good, even if they're not good for us. And that's terrifying. When I created this piece of music that you hear right now, that I called Until You Journey Through the Mist, it reminded me of the journey we all eventually take, the slow, sacred return home when our time here is done. There's a softness to that letting go, not just of life, but of everything we carry along the way. The pressure, the performance, the expectations. But what if we learn to let go of all of those things long before the end comes? To practice letting go of everything in this life that is holding us back from our true potential. Our addictions, expectations, pain, pressure, roles we never chose and never wanted, dreams that no longer fit who we've become, and beliefs that harm our relationship with God. We rigidly hold on and then wonder why there's no space. No space for something new, for something deeper, for God's love. The one experience that could completely change our lives. I used to think that I had to push harder to achieve my dreams, to be everywhere, do everything, say yes to it all. But it wasn't until I started surrendering, letting go of who I thought I needed to be, timelines that weren't mine, needing to have it all figured out, the pressure to be on every platform, chasing approval from the music industry, paths that look successful but never felt like me. And that's when I came back to who I wanted to be and what I actually wanted to share with the world. Letting go isn't giving up. It's a real emotional process of healing everything that's blocking you from thriving. When I speak about letting go, I'm not talking about running away or pretending the weight we carry doesn't exist. Letting go isn't about escape. It's about embrace. It's about choosing to feel what we've been avoiding, to finally turn toward the grief, the pressure, the expectations, the pain. Not to wallow or live in it, but to release it, to heal it, to free our souls from what we were never allowed or able to feel. Letting go means allowing what's inside of us to move out of us, so it no longer has to define us or silently shape our lives. Not avoiding the weight we carry, but finally giving it the space to speak. The grief, the anger, the stories we never told, the younger parts of us that were buried under the weight of conditioning and expectations. It's opening your hands so something more honest, more aligned, and more loving can reach you. It's choosing to stop clinging to what's already breaking us, to stop fighting for our pain, our pride, our sin, as if it's protecting us when really it's just keeping us stuck. It's softness that makes space for something more. Humility that opens the doorway to truth so that we can receive more love, more of God's love. And it's this love, not control, that brings us back to who we really are. We don't need to hustle. We don't need to chase. We don't need to force our dreams to happen. We just need to let go of the pressure to conform to the world's way of doing things and feel more into how God wants us to live and create. Because that's where we all experience more of God's love. And that's where our true purpose lives, at home in God's loving arms. And this peace, until you journey through the mists, reminded me of this letting go. Not for avoidance, but for truth. Not for bypassing, but for healing. So, what if everything you've been holding on to has just been waiting for you to let go, to make space, make room for what you actually need? Remember, letting go is about feeling what we've kept buried, not avoiding it. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Purpose Creator Project. If you enjoyed today's conversation, join me and support this podcast on Patreon at patreon.com/Ellatronix official. Remember, be curious and stay curious. Keep exploring, keep growing, and keep creating. Until next time.